I think before the goal happened, Audrey played me one, and I thought I had a sitter, and I missed it. So I knew after that I was going to put myself in any opportunity to get that goal back. Angelina played a great ball in off the cross, and I just tried to time the run and find an opening and just place it. Once I saw the goal, I knew I could place it in the side. So, yeah, it's super exciting, and to get that point here, it was an amazing feeling and a good start to the season. I have a good understanding of my role to get on the ball, cause chaos in the attack, and score goals, obviously, and help us win games and help us tie games in like these scenarios. So I think I know my role, and I think everyone on the bench knows their role also. So it was super exciting to be able to be that person today. But I think it was a good team fight today. Sorry. Last year, that game could have ended in 2-0, but I think our mentality this year and who we are as a team, we're not going to settle for losses on away trips. We're always looking to at least get a point. And everyone knows that on this team, and I think that's what's really special this year. And what we really lacked last year, we had a lot of losses, but not a lot of ties, and those points matter coming into playoffs. So I think as a whole, we have a good understanding of what we need to do on away trips, and especially in scenarios when we're down to 10 players. For me, I always know that, it's hard to get opportunities in this league. And after I missed that one, my mindset really was not to shut down, but find the next moment, and the next moment you're going to capitalize on it. So I think that was my moment, and I'm lucky to get another opportunity on goal. So for me to have the confidence in myself, it felt really good and really special that I could show that today. Yeah, I think this team is really special, and we're really together, and that's our mentality this year, is to stick together and take every game by game. So we're all really pumped, really excited, and this is a big point for us and a good start to our season. Every away trip, we want to get at least a point. We never want to lose. So we were first going at them, even with 10 players down. We knew we had to get a goal. We knew we had to get a tie here. Once we got that equalizing goal, our mentality was, hey, we're down to 10 players. Let's keep it. Let's see this game out and get the point. Every point matters. So getting that point really matters to us. And that was our mentality after getting that equalizing goal. Yeah, I think this offseason was huge for me. Shout out to my trainer, Steve Whitehead. He trained me all off season. He was great. But yeah, the coaches told me I had to be fitter, I had to be stronger, and I had to be faster. And I really took that to heart. I think last year I had the technical ability, but I didn't have the fitness. I didn't have the strength. So I really leaned on that this year. And it really shows in my game now. I'm able to close players down faster. I'm able to get in behind defenses. So I'm really excited for that, and I definitely did put a lot of work in, so I'm glad to see it show.
It was absolutely surreal. I think even when I got drafted, I was like, oh my gosh, the little girl in me is screaming right now. But I think especially this moment today, making my debut, I was like, oh my gosh, it's real. There's nothing that can even start to compare to what I'm feeling right now. Just pure joy. We walked away with some points, so it's good. I'm just trying to own my role right now. Own my role right now. Whatever the team needs, we all want to win. We're all trying to win. So whatever the coaches think is best, then I'm totally 100% on board with that. And like you said, just waiting for my name to be called when it is called, or if it's called, then kind of just being ready to go put my best foot forward and help us win. I think it really shows our character. Seb said it right after the game. This whole game was a huge character test. Going down a man especially, I feel like we were like, okay, we got to buckle down, it's time to go. So I think I've said it from the very beginning, this is just such a special team, such a special environment. And I think we really showed and embodied that today, because it is not easy to be down 2-0 and then go down a man and then come back and tie the game. So yeah, I think it's a big testament to our game. Like I said, there's nothing like it. You know, I'm a professional soccer player now. I can't rank them. I can't even start to rank them, but it's definitely going to be in the memory books and in my heart forever.
Great. We'll go ahead to Michael Citro on these.
So that was just like, got to go make a difference, you know, be aware of where your mark is defensively. I got my set pieces, all of that, but it was really just, we got to get a goal, go in there, make a difference, do what you can. So I was like, okay, fired up. Like, let's keep going down a man is hard, especially being down in the game. But I think preseason has really prepared us for that, in the sense that, you know, I think we're in great shape physically. We've gone through certain situations, up a goal, down a man, and stuff like that. So I think our preparation was really the difference maker. And like I said, our character was a big part of that too.
How you doing, Seb? I wanted to ask you on the immediate impact the substitutes had. Celia, Summer Yates, obviously, Amanda Allen, Ali Lemos. How big is that, and how do you take that to the home opener coming up against Angel City?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, they made an impact straight away in tough circumstances. Again, we had to shift a few things around to stay competitive and try and get that second goal that we needed. And, you know, I'm really pleased that, you know, a lot of those players are young, inexperienced. You know, Ali Lemos making a debut today with down 10 players, down to a goal away from home. It's not an easy circumstance to come on, but I thought she did brilliant. And Summer to get a goal, like we talked about earlier, you know, well deserved. She's put the work in this off season, and I'm pleased that she got her reward with the equalising goal. So really pleased with them. Obviously, Celia coming on and solidifying the back. Brie Martinez also, a young player, coming in and making a difference. And then Amanda Allen getting the assist also, another young player. So we're really pleased with how the team is evolving and moving in the right direction. And it's, like I said in a lot of other interviews, it's the whole roster that's going to have to contribute for us to get what we want at the end of the year.
Great. Thank you.
Like you said, hard fought point. We showed a lot of character towards the end. You know, it's never easy to go 2 goals down in a game, especially in this league. And so, you know, I can't fault the players and their attitude. And towards the end, you know, you're looking at a lot of young players stepping up in that environment, which is tough to not only get the goal, but then to see the game out and get a really important point for us moving forward. You know, Summer, like you said, has put the effort in over the off season. She's had moments in pre-season where she's had to come in and make a difference, and today she did exactly what we would ask from her. You know, her effort, even her tenacity defending, and it's not something that she's probably comfortable in. But to get the goal and get the equalising goal late on in the game, you know, shows her worth and what we need for us to move forward. It's the evolution of us. You know, you go back to last year when we were the team that was giving up those late goals and getting nothing out of the game. And I think, you know, it's a really important step in the right direction for us to score late on with 10 players away from home. Like I said, you know, it's a really vital point, and it shows the character and the personality of the team and the togetherness of the team in these tough situations and scenarios for us. So, yeah, really pleased with the performance. Like I said, you know, disappointing to go 2 goals down in order for us to like wake up and be our true selves. But again, it's a really good, you know, confidence booster. We're not going to be faultless. You know, there's going to be a few mistakes here and there, and it's players playing out of position also. You know, Kylie's had to fill in at left side centre back. Kerry Abello's had to move into left back, and so everything that we've done last year and been a tight unit, you know, with the injury to Rafa, we've had to shift a few players. So it's going to take time. It's going to take a couple of games for them to gel and get an understanding. But for it to be our first game and away from home, I'm very pleased with what they did. And yeah, we'll address it when we do film, when we get back to Orlando, and hopefully those big diagonals getting cut out at source, and we can possess the ball and look after the ball and value the ball a little bit more in our next game. Yeah, I think at times we played some really good football. We played, from back to front by using our midfield, got in some really good spaces. I think, an area we can improve on is that final pass, that killer pass to get more success. I think the goal that we scored, the first goal, epitomises what we're trying to do here and build from here. And so the midfield played a vital part in that. We had Adri as a 9 and she was dropping down and adding another player in the middle. And so I think the more the team can gel and get to know each other, again, Adri was away in Gold Cup with Brazil and she only got back a couple of days ago. And so how we integrate her with the team, it's probably only a third day with the team. And so it's going to take time, but you can see that it's coming together nicely. And we're encouraging them and giving them the confidence to go out there and play and dictate play. And I thought at times we really did that. And just looking back, I think we just need to be a little bit more lethal in that final third, get more shots off, maybe crosses, build our attacks a little bit more and get more success in front of goal. I'm not going to sit here and talk about referee decisions.
Understood.
We have to be adaptable. The ref made a decision, and I think what it showed was the character of the team to stick by. And like you said, we had to shift a few players, but the players who came on made an impact. And towards the end, they did their best to keep the ball out of the goal to get a well-fought point at the end. So I'm pleased with the performance and the attitude of the players to come into a tough environment with things that have gone against here and come at the end of it to earn a point.